Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Megadimension Neptunia Victory 2. I believe this is episode 6.
I choose you!
Everybody's doing that recently. Let's celebrate Umio's rescue, everyone. Cheers! Cheers! Cheers is what I wish to say, but why is this a roasted fish party? Well, this is the only food I had on hand. Man, I'm glad I fished up so much for the reserve supply. I understand what you are saying, and I also understand that fish is the most abundant nutritional resource in the area. But for me, this is basically cannibalism. And this is freshwater fish at that. Oh, yeah, right. Aw, man, I'm sorry, Umio. Don't fret, Umio. Uzume heard you. I'll get you some krill in a little bit. Krill? Well, perhaps I will partake. I'm sorry too, Umio. We wanted to celebrate your return, but we didn't really know how to prepare anything very elaborate. I can make simple sweets, but when it comes to meals, it's not really my strong suit. It's nothing you need to apologize for, Gyuzi. A gesture is more than enough for me, thank you. By the way, what do you two usually eat? I can't imagine there are many other things available aside from canned foods. When necessary, we do utilize our canned goods, but normally Uzume prepares meals with anything she can find out there. Granted, they are simple dishes, of course, and we generally season and heat the gathered ingredients to create our meals. Oh, you guys should have your own survival reality show or something. So have you ever eaten locusts or snakes or frogs before? Oh my gosh, like seriously? No freaking way, Nepsy. Ew. Slimy little frog legs? Totally gross. Uzume, language. Yeah, no way in hell I'd eat one of those ugly bastards. Aw, it'd have been really cool if you were able to chow down on some exotic grub like that. Oh well. Cool? Do you mean I could be cool? Huh? Uzume's kinda cute getting excited about being cool. Duh. I see. So people think you're cool if you can eat frog. Maybe I'll try it out. Wait, don't get tricked, Uzume! Neptune, you gotta stop saying weird things like that to people, it's not very nice. Sorry, Nepgear, I couldn't help it. Uzume, before I forget, the baby bugs gave these to me as a gift for helping them. Would you like to take some? Ugh, those are shiitake mushrooms. They're delicious if you roast them on a skewer, and the sight of you voraciously devouring them would be quite delightful. Nuh-uh, no freaking way. I don't care about what anyone says. I've never eaten those things. Dear me, your disdain for shiitake mushrooms is incredibly worrisome. You don't eat shiitake, Uzume? I can't stand the taste or texture. It's truly a shame. They are very convenient. Shiitake mushrooms are exquisite roasted or boiled, and they perform wonderfully in a soup stock. Soup stock? I wouldn't touch one with a 10-foot pole if it was made out of share crystals. I'm not eating them. Well anyway, now that we're nourished, I suppose it's time we explain what has actually transpired here in this nation. Additionally, I extend my deepest gratitude to you both for saving me. Now, could you tell me just how you both happened to come to this city? So yeah, that's why we're in a bit of a bind. I see. I'm beginning to make sense of your unique predicament. So you've come here from another continent, or perhaps have burrowed your way out of an underground nation, or you're delusional. I could construct several different theories, but I believe the most probable is that you both come from another dimension. Aw, damn it, I hate to say it, but yeah, I mean, I guess we could have managed to venture to another dimension yet again. Yet again? May I assume that you have both done this before? Journeying to an alternate dimension, I mean? Yep, you're right on the money, my fishy friend. Man, we went through a lot of trouble to get back home the last time, too. I hate dimension hopping. Time gets all wacky. We're gone for a few years, but back home only a few days had passed. Ridiculous. Ah, I believe I understand now. So, how will we get home, Big Sis? If we're really in another dimension, we probably can't even contact Histoire. Chin up, Nep Jr. At least we know where we are now. That's pretty good. If you know where we are, then all we gotta do is find out where the path from here to home is. But how do we figure out what a path like that even looks like? Umio, are monsters really the only ones here? Maybe there are some other people that have just gone into hiding somewhere very far away? Now that I think about it, did none of the CPUs from the other nations survive? Where are they? I apologize, but as far as I know, the only CPU that exists is Uzume. There used to be people here though, right? There are still traces of them left on the internet. Indeed, they existed a long time ago. Without knowledge of their existence, I would not have thought of you as human. However, when I was born, this world was already in this state of desolation and ruin. That's why I was quite surprised to meet you both. So does no one actually know why the world ended up in this condition? Uzume states that the giant, as she calls it, is the direct reason, but I believe an even greater cause exists. Would you take a look at this? It's some data I found, although it's a little broken. This appears to be a journal. The text is buggy here and there, but this is truly quite fascinating. Umio, I'd like to investigate more about what's happened in this world. My ability might not be great, but allow me to help. We may uncover information vital to the safety and preservation of this world. Thank you very much. Incidentally, Uzume has been rather quiet for some time now. She's asleep. She appears to be in a deep sleep. This is unsurprising, considering she was already exhausted before devouring that large meal. Well, I'm sorry for keeping both of you up just to talk. I'm sure you're both very tired as well. Please, it's no trouble at all. Actually, Umio, there's something I wanted to ask you about Uzume. So I noticed Uzume's personality and speech kind of change randomly once in a while. What the heck is up with that? She is pushing herself. Pushing herself? Originally, she was a girl with a cheerful disposition, much like when she transforms. What? Really? Even if she acted carefree, she was very earnest. She may have believed that, as she was, we could not rely on her in this crumbling world. As she continued a life of survival and combat, her personality and speech slowly changed. To believe Uzume was like that in the past. That's why she's so hung up on the idea of being cool, huh? There must be some part of her subconscious that relates being cool to being reliable. But one's personality is not something so easily changed. As Uzume has always been prone to daydreams, she often returns to her true self during those times. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. Now then, it's quite late. We can speak of what our next step will be in the morning. I'm sure you are both tired, so please get some rest. Yes, you're right. I really am exhausted from fighting today. Good night, Umio. Thanks for speaking with us. Night. See you in the morning. Yes, good night. Pleasant dreams to you both. Suddenly starting again today is Nep Station, with me, your host, Neptune. Today I'm joined by me, Uzume Tanaboshi, with an awesome broadcast just for you. Man, I'm glad we were able to save Umio safely. Yeah, I was able to defeat that mutt too. Must be because I'm so cool. Well, let's forget about whether Uzume is cool or not for now. What? Since we're here, let's try acting out an episode preview thingy. Take it away, Uzume. After saving Umio, what awaited Nepsi & Co. was another type of hell. Greed and violence settled in after destruction. A city of Platform Zero, created after 100 years of war. If you throw vice, treachery, corruption, and chaos into a blender, you get Zero Dimension. Next episode, Swirl. We'll have you follow Nepsi and us into hell. That wasn't really an episode preview in the slightest, but oh well. Bye-bye! Well then. Ooh, Nep Jr., I wanna eat pudding. Goodness, what should I do? There isn't any pudding around, and even if I wanted to make some, we don't have the ingredients. Pudding! What's going on? I can hear you guys from outside. Greetings. Nepsi is lively as usual, I see. Oh, Uzume, Umio. We have a bit of a problem. Pudding! If I don't have any pudding, I'll die. Pudding! And there's our problem. Ah, I understand. Unfortunately, unless we somehow make it ourselves, we won't find any. No, 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 pudding. Dear me, I'm finding it difficult to tell which one is actually the older sister. Maybe Nepsi's influence, but now I want to try eating some pudding. Right? You want to eat pudding too, right, Uzume? That bitter, sweet taste of caramel sauce poured over a nice portion of cold, refreshing custard pudding. Even one day without it causes this Neptune to feel all sentimental. Custard pudding, huh? Well, green tea pudding and chocolate pudding are great too. Maybe we can go find some ingredients in some abandoned grocery stores nearby. If they had the base for pudding, we'd be even more super ultra lucky, right? If we found some, Uzume would totes want to make yummy sweets and treat all of her beautiful friends. Well, it's been quite a while since I've made some. How about we make a whole bunch of different kinds of puddings and have a big puddinga pudipa together? But when I say pudipa, it's a shortening for pudding party. Doesn't it sound like ultra mega fun? So yeah, a pudding party might be kinda tight, so maybe we could try it out, or whatever. But the problem is the ingredients. You need eggs and milk, right? With the world in this state, I don't think we're gonna find either. Wait, we might actually have some eggs. Stare. Ooh, why are you staring in my direction? Hey Nepsi, do you think you could make pudding out of fish eggs too? Fish eggs? Fish pudding, wow. This might be a whole new breed of pudding on our plates here. This needs to happen. For science. Just a moment, you two. I want you to calm down first. No matter how you look, I am a male fish. Even if you were to cut my stomach open, you wouldn't find what you're looking for. Damn. Until today, I had never before thanked my parents for bringing me into this world as a male. You have your share of troubles too, don't you, Umio? Alright then, Nepsi. It's still possible there are some ingredients left somewhere. Let's go search for them. You're right. But even if we only find enough ingredients for one spoonful, it's worth it. And they're gone. That they are. Okay. Looks like we just go back to where we started from. I'd like to eat something good. Then as thanks for taking care of us, we'll cook up something for you, Uzume. Wow, really? Sweet. Cravings anything in particular? I definitely gotta get some protein before I fight the giant. I'll have some meat, please. Nip here and whip up the best meat dishes we can think of. Sorry for the wait, Uzume. Here, this is a Salisbury steak. Oh man, so this is a Salisbury steak. I've heard about how delicious they were, but this is my first time eating one. Munch, munch, munch. This is great. It's super delicious. I'm glad you like it. Next is my dish. It's a special Nep style katsu bowl. Holy cow, this is the katsu bowl of my frickin' dreams. Num num num. Wow, this is such a great blend of egg and katsu flavors. I didn't know you were such a genius in the kitchen, Nepsi. Aw, you're making me blush. It was worth having Nepgear teach me how to make it, even though there was quite a bit of trial and error. I guess I can taste how its seasoning could use some minor tweaks, but it's still delicious. I feel like if I ate this tomorrow, I'll have the strength to take out the giants, Nepsi. Please recreate this dish for me tomorrow. About that. What's wrong? The fact of the matter is, actually, we used up all our supplies to make these. Everything else has ended up as black soot. That was bad. Miraculously, these two came out edible. Hahaha. That's not good. Nep Jr., I found some eggs. Huh? I've got milk and sugar too. I think we're all set for now. What? You too, Uzume? There were actually some monster peddlers nearby who just opened up a shop. Not only that, but everything here is 100% organic and fresh. This feels just a little too convenient. Well, as long as we have food we can eat, I think anything's fine at this point. Let's start whipping up this pudding right away, Gearsy. Yeah. I'll just hang out with you while they work their magic, Umio. Considering we've never had a chance to sit and have a talk together, this may be the perfect opportunity to deepen our friendship. Where's that coming from? Ah, sincerest apologies, Nepsy. It appears to be a call from one of my friends. Please excuse me for a moment. There he goes. Now I got nothing to do while I wait for pudding. Oh well, they say hunger is the best ingredient. I think I'll take a walk to get my blood flowing. Umio looks like he'd grow legs as he matured and eventually become a frog, but how is he in reality? I don't know what you're on, but that can't be possibly be true. He's a damn fish. You're right, that'd be ridiculous. Umio, what's with that body? What are those creepy legs? You're being quite rude, Nepsy. Look how beautiful these legs are. La la la, la 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 la. Legs. His legs. Please anything but those legs. It looks like they're having the same dream, but what do they mean by his legs? Well, alrighty then. Neptune, the pudding's done. Sorry about that, Nepsy. We made too much, so it took quite a while. Whoa, why are there baby bugs? Ooh, good job, you two. Thank you for the hard work. Oh, it's Miss Uzume. What's going on here? I had some time to kill before you guys were done, so I took a walk around and ran into these baby bugs. I thought eating delicious sweets together with everyone would make them even more scrumptious, so I invited them over. Nice idea, Nepsy. We used all the ingredients we bought and we made too much. Now I'm really hungry too. I can't wait for the pudding. I will boil us some tea then. Our surroundings may be decrepit, but let's treat ourselves to a tea party. Oof, I am so stuffed. I just can't get started up unless I have a pudding a day. You really do love your pudding, don't you? The tea you made for us was really delicious, Umio. What kind of tea is this? Thank you, it's my original blend. I'm a bit of a hobbyist when it comes to tea. I can give you some of this blend if you'd like. Really? Thank you. Looks aside, you really are a gentleman, Umio. I think he's pretty handsome on the outside too, you know. That's right, Uzume had that sort of style sense. Now that our tea party is winding down, I would like to have a meeting discussing our future strategies if you are all willing. I don't mind. I'm super down. My motivation gauge is at max now that my belly's full of pudding. Well, let's jump in immediately. I just received a call informing me of a place where share crystals may be located. We've used up a lot from the previous fight, so it'd be great for me to restock my supply. Furthermore, we can surmise that there is a large supply of share crystals at this location. We might even be able to execute our plan. Indeed, as long as we have the necessary share crystals, our preparations will be complete. Which means we can finally... Hey, so what's this plan you guys are talking about? It'd be nice if you let me and Nepgear in on this stuff so we can understand. Oh, right, my bad. To explain it simply, it is a plan to defeat the Colossus you've already seen. What? You have a way to defeat that giant thing? After repeated battles with it, I came to realize that it's weak to share energy. However, because of its size, even if you strike it with share energy on a single point, it has little effect. This is why we are attempting to contain it by creating a special barrier that uses a huge amount of share crystals. Holy moly, that's a pretty crazy plan. Without even a giant would get clobbered. Yep, that's the idea anyway. Let's hurry and go get those crystals. Okay. Gotta head up here now.
Can't we just hang out here?
But then there was a random encounter. And that shouldn't be a big deal, though.
Let's go! One-on-one!
Now then, what shall I do? Huh? How is this?
Next. Did everyone see how I did?
Yes, the whole world saw it. Except the whole world isn't gonna watch this video. Just like 2 people. 2 people on the entire planet.
Can't we just hang out here?
I have high ambitions, as you can see.